It is smart to have a plan just in case it happens. That's what we're talking about today with our financial advisor, Elaine Beadle. Elaine, good to see you.
Thank you.
So how do we even begin to prepare?
Well, you prepare while you still have a job, obviously. Everyone's financial plan should really have a contingency plan for just this purpose, if I lose my job. And the most important thing to do is to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. So somewhere in a savings account that you can access pretty quickly to tide you over for that 3 to 4 month period. And the other things that you need to do and think about would be, first of all, try not to live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, you want to really be in a situation where your lifestyle allows you to save maybe as much as 10% of your income coming in. This money can go into a retirement plan or a savings plan, but it's another cushion than if you go through that emergency fund to do that. Minimize your debt is the other thing as well. Don't have, everybody's going to have a mortgage maybe and a car loan, but try not to have all the other personal loans and home equity loans, because that's another resource that you can go to if you keep that clean. And then credit cards. Always pay off that credit card balance now, so that again, in a dire case, you may be able to use your credit card if you need to.
Now, in many cases, it may take a while to actually get a new job, or your new job may not pay as well as the old job.
Right, and that's always a concern. So the first thing you want to think about is, what is my bare bone budget? I need to cover shelter, clothing, food, utilities, but take the entertainment off, take the vacation off, and really get to that bare bones budget and look at that. Then if that's not going to do it and you find out that you still can't make ends meet, consider more drastic measures perhaps of changing your home, downsizing a home, less property tax, less insurance, less maintenance. If you're a multiple car family, maybe you get rid of a car, which again reduces insurance, gas, those types of things. So you may have to go into more drastic measures to do that kind of thing.
Of course, if you lose your job, you may lose, your benefits, your insurance.
Right. That's a good point that people don't think about. Medical insurance, life insurance. Now, on the medical side, you'll probably be eligible for COBRA, but the problem with that, you're paying 100% of what that premium would be with no employer contribution.
Right.
And the second, so you may want to look at the health exchange, because you may find less a costly premium there. And then with life insurance, which is people just don't think about as much, that is really important as well, because if all of your coverage is with your employer, you may want to go out and get a term policy, which will be the least expensive, and cover at least the mortgage that you've got outstanding. So if something happens to you during this time period, your family will be fine.
Yeah, certainly something we don't want to ever think about, hope it never happens, but really planning now is the key, isn't it?
Well, and bottom line, everyone needs to recognize that your income is just not guaranteed.
That's right. Okay, Elaine Beadle with Beadle Financial, and of course you can learn more about Elaine and her company on WTHR.com. Just be sure to click on Hot Topics.